Greetings, everyone. I am just tuning in to make this very quick video for everybody. I'm deciding to speak about the subject of honoring the mother. I am recording this over Mother's Day weekend of 2020, but the overall message is not just for this weekend, obviously. Going to be talking a little bit today about very important subjects of honoring the sacred feminine, the mother archetype, the mother principle, the mother energy, present within us all, present in the world, and also present in the spiritual world. So I wanted to just share a few things with you and inspire you to connect with and honor the mother, the sacred mother archetype, as well as the mother within you and the mother mothers in your life. Just to start with, just share some things that I wanted to say about mother being not just a title. It is a very, very important title, obviously, but not just being a role either, but being an archetype that Carl Jung, one of the founders of psychology, spoke to us about and believed was one of the most important archetypes, if not the most important archetype, out of all the archetypal influences in our lives. The mother is also not just an archetype and a role and a title one can have and carry, but also is an energetic principle, is an energy, the energy of the feminine, the energy of nurturing, is one of the things, obviously, that we always associate with the mother archetype. So it's also not just a noun. If we think of the term mother, it also can be looked at as a verb. So there's the noun and the name and the title and the archetype, and then there's also the verb of mother, which is in its as a verb in its active form, has to do with mothering and nurturing, but it also has to do with all of the yin feminine energies, qualities, and gifts and principles. So it really is the quintessential classic feminine energy and ways that we can use that feminine energy, whether we have children or not. And that is something that I think is also really important, is to not to just be thinking about the mother in terms of children and offspring, but in terms of that and all of the other ways that it can manifest in our lives and manifest in our world. And this is an important time right now in our world, which is one of the reasons why I've decided to do a series of videos. I've been extremely busy in my private practice, my ministry practice, my healing practice, also the work that I do on many levels through social media, and also through the one-on-one phone sessions and things along that line that I do, is all different levels of my work. And I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance really since Easter to put out another message here on YouTube and on through video, but I'm planning on doing a series of them because of the critical nature of this time that we're in, this crisis, this global pandemic crisis that we're dealing with, which has forced us to slow down and to calm and quiet and go within and go slower and reflect more than we were doing, much more than we were doing, and much more than we've done in a very, very long time in human history. So it is important for us to look at those energies as the feminine energy, that this is really a time for us to work with those feminine energies to mother ourselves, to mother those who are our family members, and to also mother the earth, and mother those that are around us in our communities, and to mother ourselves is actually a very important part of that. To make sure that we're nurturing and caring for ourselves, really just seeing it in this bigger, broader scope, which also, as we work with the feminine energies, it's important to understand that that bigger, broader scope of the feminine energy that the mother energy is part and parcel of, isn't just about giving all the time. That's not what nurturing is and what nurturing means. In fact, if you look at the ways that the energies break down of masculine and feminine energies, the yin energy is feminine, the yang or yang energy is masculine, and those two energies, it is the active go, do that is the masculine, giving, acting, doing, constantly, putting energy out, that is the masculine energy. And it is the receiving, the calming, the quiet, the intuitive, the reflective, the going within, all of that, that is the feminine energy, and that's associated with the feminine qualities and the feminine principles. And for nurturance to happen, it ultimately needs to be a combination of both, because we have both inside of us. And I also want to make it clear that the things that I'm sharing here today, in regards to honoring the mother, isn't just for women. It's for men and for women, because we all need to honor the mother archetype, the mother principle, the principal energies, the powers, the gifts, etc., both in ourselves and in our world and in our ultimate reality as well. So we need to be doing that, and we need to be balancing. And true nurturance is a balance of the two. It is a balance of masculine and feminine. But there's a particular kind of nurturing that's associated with the mother energy that we want to, make sure that we are giving to those we love and to our family members, definitely giving to children, definitely giving to grandchildren, definitely giving, to great-grandchildren, giving, but also allowing yourself to receive, so that nurturance is complete, because it's not just about nurturing others, isn't just about giving to others, it's about a time to receive. One of the things that I've always loved about the celebration of Mother's Day and Father's Day, but one of the things I love about the celebration of Mother's Day is that it is an opportunity for women to just slow down and allow themselves to receive. And so let's put that into consideration. Let's put that into the mix, not just for this weekend, not just for the time that I'm delivering this message, but going forward, really being able to balance our giving and our receiving, and looking at putting those two things more into balance, which is the balance of our masculine and our feminine energy, nurturing ourselves through both, right? We have to nurture ourselves through what we're given, nurturing others in our lives through what we have to give, but then also nurturing through allowing ourselves to receive and allowing them to receive, because sometimes if we put conditions on how people receive what we give, then that affects the level and the degree of the nurturing as well. So we want to allow others to receive what we're giving, and we want to allow ourselves to receive what's being given to us. That's working with the masculine and the feminine energy, and especially the feminine of the receptivity, right? So allowing them to receive, allowing ourselves to receive. In fact, remember, when we're allowing ourselves to receive nurturing, that is the feminine energy, right? And that completes the cycle of the feminine energy. So, and in fact, it allows others to give to us. So it's very important that we look at it with a holistic view and a holistic perspective. And there's so many things that I could go into and talk about and speak about that I don't have time to here today, but I wanted to just put out a little bit of inspiration about that, and say a little bit more about the holistic perspective of the masculine and the feminine, the balancing of the masculine and feminine, because in order to honor the mother, we have to honor the feminine energy and principle everywhere in all things. And in all beings, and we need to really work on healing. This is a time for balancing, restoring the balance of the masculine and feminine, which means that the feminine energy is rising. It's growing stronger after being out of balance for so long. And this is a time also to make sure that we are balancing that in our world. And then one of the ways that the feminine and masculine manifest is between the head and the heart. I was just actually reading something that I just put on my Reverend Anna Jones Facebook page, and that I've actually studied it for many years, but this was a wonderful article bringing it kind of up to date and current about the prophecy regarding the condor and the eagle. If you're not familiar with it, it's a South American prophecy. And in the prophecy, it basically said that there would be a time period where in the future, the eagle of the north would soar and fly with the condor of the south, because the condor is this great, large, sacred bird in the southern hemisphere. Just like to the North American indigenous people, the eagle is a powerful sacred bird in the North American indigenous people. So the indigenous people of South America saw the condor as this sacred bird and this sacred spirit, and then the indigenous peoples of the north saw the eagle as a sacred spirit. And the prophecy goes that they would go for very long periods of time without ever interacting with each other, and that then they would unite, they would meet, they would unite, and they would fly together, they would soar together. So I was just reading this this article in which that translation for this time period of the global pandemic is needed to kind of look at that in a whole new way, and also apply that for solutions. Because one of the things that the condor and the eagle represents the head, the condor represents the heart. And so the heart also, the way of the heart, the path of the heart tends to be more the feminine energy, the emotional versus the thinking, the emotional being the feminine energy, the thinking, the thought, the mind being more associated with the masculine energy. I'm talking about energies not right now. I'm not talking about genders. I'm not talking about gender roles. I'm not talking about any of those things. I'm just really talking about the energy of the masculine and feminine and how they manifest generally, predominantly the masculine, the head, the mind, the intellect, and the feminine, the heart, the emotions, the feeling, and the depth of the feeling function. And really, the point of the article, which I totally, completely agree with, the reason why I posted it is because I was excited to find it, because I've been really working to communicate both with my clients and my classes and the groups that I'm leading right now, really trying to communicate how important that they're working together, that in really order to honor one or the other, we need to honor them individually, but we also need to honor them by getting them to work in synergy with each other. So we do need to honor the feminine, the mother principle. We do need to honor the masculine, the father principle. And we need times that we honor them specifically, but then we're in times right now of really where it's time for us to consciously live in these times of prophecy. And we are in times of the fulfillment of prophecies that can help us to evolve greatly and to transcend and reach amazing new experiences for our world if we co-create that with each other, and if we co-create that with them coming together and with them flying together, if we can bring together the masculine, the feminine in a synergy, in a dynamic way in which they thrive, bring together the head and the heart, the condor and the eagle holistically. And there's so many ways that those dualities, that the masculine and the feminine the yin and the yang break down in our lives and in our world, for us to understand them in dichotomies, right? Like one of the things that's like, a little bit of not even a little bit, that's a major kind of push and pull and tug of war thing right now, in during this time of the pandemic, is whether to listen, just to science or spirituality. And there's this pull towards, just spirituality, or this pull towards just science. And there always been like two sides of the same coin, or two halves of the same, polarities, the dualities, the yin and the yang of each other. So the masculine and the feminine, science being associated more with the head, spirituality, of course, being associated more with the heart. They need to be both honored. They need to both be respected for the roles that they play and the roles that they are obviously bringing into this world, and the gifts and things that are associated with each one. We need both science and spirituality, and we need them not just working separately in some kind of tug of war to see which one wins. We need a holistic integration, which is really what the prophecies, a lot of the ancient prophecies that I've studied, they really talk to this time period that we're in as being a time in which we've gone through, paradise lost and paradise returned, and we're still in the paradise lost, but we're moving into the paradise returned, and we have really an opportunity to co-create the new earth, to co-create our new world with each other, with women and men working together synergistically, with the head and the heart working together synergistically to really nurture a new life, to really nurture a new birth into this world. So we have this opportunity with science and spirituality, with men and women, really to synergize, finally, to like bring them into synergy and harmony with each other. But we're not going to do that if we keep, judging one over the other or condemning one over the other. It's just like the masculine and the feminine. We can't keep making progress with the nurturance that needs to happen in our world and healing our world if we continue to condemn one and elevate the other. There needs to be again a balance, our harmony. And when it comes to holism is about the whole, right? Two parts, which is one of the reasons why I love the yin yang symbol. It's two parts of one whole. There are two halves to it, and one is masculine, one's feminine, but it's also a circle. It's one whole. It's one of the many symbols that are out there in the world, which are symbols of holism. Which, by the way, holism is the operating model of the world, of nature, the operating model of the natural world, the operating model of the universe, etc. So we want to align ourselves with that operating model and really truly create a new holistic paradigm. A holistic paradigm is not something that excludes the masculine or excludes the feminine. A holistic paradigm is not something that excludes the head or excludes the heart. A holistic paradigm and holistic solutions aren't something that excludes science or excludes the heart. There needs to be both. Which truly needs to be both. So in closing, again, bringing it back to the feminine, the way for us to honor the feminine at this time is through connecting to our hearts. So I encourage everybody to not only take time to spend with reflecting on family and just being able to do anything that we can to receive from others, even if that receiving is through a distance, because I know that it's just so crucial and critically important that we continue to practice social distancing right now as a part of the healing, as a part of the yin practices that's needed to bring everything back into balance. And that we practice with that. But if we can just allow ourselves to receive from others in any way in which it can be given, and then that's the other way, is like unconditional giving of love and unconditional receiving of love. And the unconditional part is in any way that in which it can be given, in any way in which that honor and the respect and the love and the connection can be given and can be received. So want to just honor the sacred feminine in each one of you, and honor the mother archetype and the mother principle and presence inside of each one of your hearts, and honor the mothers who have taken that to the full extent and step of being physical and biological mothers in this world as well, and the incredible role that all mothers play in playing out those roles, and being able to manifest those energies and work with those energies and all the things that they're doing in the world. And also want to just close by honoring also the sacred mother, the divine mother, the aspect of the ultimate supreme of God, of divinity, that is also the feminine energy, not just only the masculine energy. Which is a whole long subject in and of itself that I'll have to do maybe some more videos on in the future. For today and for the closing of this video, I'm just going to say that feminine aspect of the divine has been known by all cultures I've ever looked at and studied as an interfaith minister. It's just been minimized for a very long time, in some cases judged, oppressed, suppressed, and repressed. And part of that healing in our world, and part of the healing for our societies and our culture, and part of the healing of women and empowerment of mothers and empowerment of the mother energy in everyone, is also healing that reconnection that has been lost with the sacred feminine, the divine feminine. And the divine feminine, whether we call that the Holy Spirit, whether we call that in ancient languages, there's been so many different names: Shakti, Shekinah, Sophia, Maria. Those are four of the names from four of the major religions of the world. So, and then in India, one of my favorites that also happens to be the favorite of many indigenous people, not just the indigenous people of India, but it's just been Ma, Pachamama in Peru, another name, that sound vibration of Ma, which is interesting and ironically one of the early, if not first, sound vibrations to be said, to be stated as children grow and as children mature. So there's many indigenous traditions in the world that actually call that sacred divine principle, that sacred divine mother, by simply the name Ma or Mama or Pachamama, different variations and versions of that. There's many ancient cultures that have connection to that sound vibration. So there's all kinds of names and references and things associated with the divine mother, and then of course maybe we just want to connect to that presence of the divine and the divine feminine also through Mother Earth. That might be another way that we can honor that. I'm just encouraging everyone to, regardless of when you're listening to this, it doesn't have to be just on Mother's Day. This message is something that is throughout. We're going to be continuing. We're in the period of the rising of the feminine energy. We're in a period of the return of the sacred feminine, and this is not just this year. It is something that has begun, and we're well in process of, but this year definitely is a pivotal turning point. And so we just want to make sure that we're honoring the divine mother in all of this and of all things. So just in closing, I just wanted to close with a blessing prayer, blessing song to the mother of all things. It's also an invocation. So it's a calling upon and invoking in the blessings of the mother of all things. I believe this song was written by Lisa Teal, and this is just my own version, my own rendition of it, and I share it in closing for all of you as an invocation of the divine mother energy, the mother of all things, the mother of all beings, and invoking the peace and the love and the harmony and the union and the unity that we need to come from that feminine energy at this time for the healing and balancing of ourselves, of our lives, of our body, minds, and spirits, and for the healing and balancing of our world. So you can just sit back and relax, or you can join me. I'm just going to do this this healing blessing song and invocation song of the Mother of all things. I'm just going to have us close our eyes if you want to participate in receiving this blessing through this blessing song. I'll take a couple of long, slow, deep breaths. Oh, Mother, Mother, Mother of all things. Oh, Mother, Mother, Mother of all things. Oh, Mother, Mother, let peace be with us. Oh, Mother, Mother, let peace be with us. Oh, Mother, Mother, Mother of all things. Oh, Mother, Mother, Mother of all things. Oh, Mother, Mother, may love be with us. Oh, Mother, Mother, may love be with us. Oh, Mother, Mother, Mother of all things. Oh, Mother, Mother, Mother of all things. Oh, Mother, Mother, may harmony be with us. Oh, Mother, Mother, may harmony be with us. Oh, Mother, Mother, Mother of all things. Oh, Mother, Mother, Mother of all things. Oh, Mother, Mother, may balance be with us. Oh, Mother, Mother, may balance be with us. Oh, Mother, Mother, Mother of all things. Oh, Mother, Mother, Mother of all things. Oh, Mother, Mother, may unity be with us. Oh, Mother, Mother, may unity be with us. Oh, Mother, Mother, Mother of all things. Oh, Mother, Mother, Mother of all things. Oh, Mother, Mother, may you be with us. 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 And so it is. Blessings, everyone.